I want to welcome you to the Vertical Explosion training program here. If I can just take a couple minutes of your time, I just want to go through what exactly our training program is and how it works. First off, let's talk about how you can increase your vertical. There's really three key factors that we incorporate into our program. I'm going to walk you through them here in this video. First off, we train the proper muscles. We also train those muscles correctly, and we also incorporate different training methods into our program, and this is why we feel we have the most comprehensive vertical training program on the market today. Now I want to go ahead and walk you through each of these factors and kind of let you know how those work in our program and how they're going to give you incredible results in your vertical jump training. First off, we focus on training your muscles correctly. And what we mean by this is we don't want to train for endurance. And to kind of give you an idea about that, if you're a long distance runner, you're basically training for endurance. Now you wouldn't train by going out and doing sprints because that wouldn't be training your endurance. And on the opposite side, if you're a sprinter and you're training for the 100-meter dash, you wouldn't go out and run 5 miles every day because again, you're going to be training your endurance. What we need to do to increase our vertical is we need to train for explosion. And what I mean by this is, do you want to be able to jump high? Do you want to be able to go up and dunk, get a rebound, get a block shot, get a spike in volleyball, or do you want to be able to jump for a long period? Last time I checked, in most sports, being able to jump consecutively 60, 70, 80 straight times isn't going to help you, but being able to jump high is what we're all trying to achieve. And how we do this is we focus on lower reps rather than higher reps. If you're doing a program and you're doing 50, 60, 70 reps of a single exercise, what you're actually doing is you're training your muscle endurance. And this is completely wrong if you're trying to increase your vertical because you want to be training your explosion. You want to be able to go up fast and go up high. And a good way to figure out what you're doing in your current training method, if you're doing one, is if you have to pace yourself during your workout, then you're training the wrong muscles. If you have to pace yourself, chances are you're training endurance and not your explosion, and it's severely hindering the results you're getting. Secondly, we want to train the proper muscles. Very few people focus just on increasing your vertical leap. If you're currently in school, you might be doing a workout program that was put together by your coach. Now, is your coach really knowledgeable and educated on increasing your vertical jump, or is he basically hired because he's a great coach? On the other side, if you're not in school, maybe you're working with a trainer. Now, in most cases, trainers aren't knowledgeable on doing exercises to increase your vertical. Their main focus is helping you, lose weight, add muscle. So chances are you're getting the wrong type of program for what you're trying to achieve. And that's why we say very few people focus just on increasing vertical height, and that's the main focus, obviously, of this course. Also, many programs that are set out to train the vertical, they'll focus on the obvious muscles. Everybody knows your calves and your quads are muscles you need to train to increase your vertical. But there's a lot of other muscles that are used when in your vertical jump, and if you're only training your calves and quads, chances are you're not getting the full result. You might have plateaued at a 25-inch vertical, 30-inch vertical, even 35-inch vertical by just working the main muscles. And to be able to really boost past that plateau and increase your vertical even higher, you need to be training the other muscles that are used in vertical jumping. And that's what we do. We train all muscles that you use in jumping. And this is why we can get such great results. And even for people who are in great shape with their great vertical, we'll actually see tremendous gains because they're starting to train those other muscles that are important in vertical jumping. And lastly, we incorporate all training methods into our program. There's many programs out there that actually only target one effective method of increasing your vertical. Maybe they focus on plyometrics, maybe weightlifting, maybe jumping exercise, and this is what can lead to minimal gains. All those training methods are effective in increasing your vertical, but if you're only focusing on just one, you're really limiting your results. And what we do is we actually take the most powerful exercises from all those categories, brought them into one program so you can actually get the benefits of all those different training methods And this is how you can get maximum gain by incorporating all those aspects into your training. And that's one of the big reasons why people can get such tremendous results, is because they're taking the most powerful exercises from each training method, putting them into one, and then really being able to increase their results. So those are some of the main benefits of the vertical explosion training program. Again, we're geared only towards increasing your vertical. This isn't a bodybuilding program. This isn't a weight loss program. This is really a program just for those who want to focus on increasing their vertical. And again, we gear the entire program and all the exercises towards training explosion and quickness and not endurance. Because again, like we talked about before, you want to be training that explosion so you can rise up quickly and high. You don't really need to be training your endurance. That's not going to help with your vertical. And lastly, we incorporate all aspects of successful vertical training, bring them into one program, so you can get the help from weight training, plyometrics, jumping exercise, putting them all together and really breaking through, that plateau you might be at and really increasing your vertical to new heights. So that's kind of an overview of how our program works. Now I just want to take a couple more minutes of your time to talk about what you're all going to get included in the program. First off, you're going to get the vertical explosion training guide. This is the entire guide of our workout. Takes you through from start to finish, describes every exercise, how to do the exercise, a lot of other tips, kind of some science behind vertical jump training, just to get you that knowledge, and then to kind of help you realize why we're doing each of the exercises and how to perform them correctly. You're also going to get complete workout charts. Now these charts will help you keep track of every single workout you have, so you can see the weights you were using or the reps you were using, and you can see your progress and make sure you're always doing exercises correctly and increasing weight and really forging ahead with a higher vertical. We also include complete workout videos. Instead of trying to explain how to do an exercise in text, we actually do it in video format, so you can see someone performing that exercise. You can see what kind of form they're using, and you know exactly how to do it. Again, because we want to be training correctly, we don't want to be doing any exercises wrong that could lead to poor results or even could lead to injury. So again, we have videos on every single workout, every single exercise, so you can actually watch somebody do that exercise and you know exactly how to do it. We also provide those workouts in iPod format, so you can actually take the workout, put it on your iPod, your iPhone, or a similar compatible device, and you can take your workout with you to the gym. So you don't have to get to the gym and try to be reading through the workout and figure out what you're supposed to be doing next. We've all gotten to the gym with a new workout and we read an exercise and we can't remember exactly how to do it. That's not going to happen here. You can actually load them right up on your iPod, your iPhone, or similar device. Take that workout with you to the gym and actually follow along by watching the workout and watching somebody else perform the workout. So you know exactly, what to do, how to do it, how many reps. Really no questions, left unturned there. You're going to know exactly what to do. We also offer free support and advice. You can feel free to email us with any of your questions and we'll get back to you. This is something we've always provided free, and believe it or not, actually some other programs out there will actually charge you for this. Some actually charge a monthly fee, just to get coaching or advice on the program. We're not going to do that. Once you join our training group here, that's all free. Feel free to contact us at any time and we'll help you with your workout. Any questions you may have, again, that's free for life. We would never charge for something like that. We also give free lifetime updates if we were to change the program and put in new exercise, take some old ones out, change any of the sets or reps. Again, we'll get you the free updates. You have the newest, exactly the workout everybody's using, and that's again free lifetime updates. And we also offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. Again, we're not afraid to put our money where our mouth is. Go ahead and try it out for 60 days. No risk there. If it doesn't work or you don't like it, let us know. We'll give you your money back. Easy as that. And when you put all this together, I think it's pretty easy to see we have the most complete vertical jump training program on the market. Of course, does it work? Now, of course, I'm the one, this is my program. Of course, I'm going to say it works, easy enough. But actually, if you go ahead and look below this video, we give, there's a letter below here that gives you a full outline of the program, and there's also numerous testimonials from athletes who have already gone through the program, and you can see, the tremendous results they've had. And then I'll kind of let you know that yes, this does work. We have people from all ages in those testimonials. Younger people, older people, everybody's seen results, and that's really what we pride ourselves on, helping every person in our training group here getting the results they want. And and if the testimonials don't do it for you, again, you can take it for a test drive. Go ahead and take the 60-day risk-free trial. If after that 60 days or any time during it, it's not working for you, you don't like it, it wasn't what you expected, we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. And we also have the gain 10 inches in 10 weeks or your money back guarantee. Again, if you aren't getting the results you want and you're not happy, we're going to give you our money back, because we're simply trying to make everyone as successful as we can here, and we would have it no other way. So I encourage you to get started today. I do want to point out it will take some work, but I'll tell you also the rewards are extremely worth it. We've had people gaining, showing tremendous gains. You can get started today. It's an instant download. As soon as you go ahead and get the program, you'll be given the training guide, the training logs, all the workout videos. You have free support from us. And you can actually go out and start training today. So I encourage you to go ahead and read through if you want another overview of the program below. Take a look at the testimonials and go ahead and get started. And I can't wait to have you as part of our training group here and hearing your success story in the near future.